We often talk about the implications of COVID-19 on a national level, but a lot of the decisions that directly impact our lives are made by local governments. We want to take a moment now and focus on how those decisions are made. So a few days ago, I spent time with the mayor of my own hometown, Alexandria, Virginia, for a closer look.
Our vehicle traffic obviously is a lot less now.
Friday afternoon in Old Town, Alexandria, and Mayor Justin Wilson is walking the city's main drag.
This allowed more space for distancing.
This is what Phase 3 of Virginia's reopening looks like.
What's it like for you to come out now and see businesses open and people outside dining?
It is definitely good to see. Everyone's tables are separate. Folks are mostly doing the right thing, but it comes with, of course, some trepidation, right? Because you don't want to see a situation where we're back where we were.
Alexandria's a small city, about 160,000 residents, many whom cross the river into Washington, D.C. every day as federal workers. The economy here depends on small businesses like these. Restaurants, independent retailers, mom and pop stores, all of them hit hard in the pandemic.
This is going to be definitely a 3-year recovery program at a minimum.
Mayor is a part-time gig here. Wilson also works for Amtrak. But trying to stabilize his city's economy has now become an enormous job.
We have what was an $800 million budget that we lost $92 million out of, which is an enormous hit for us. And so we want to get our economy back going.
The financial impact for Alexandria is immense. In April of last year, dining out yielded $2.2 million in tax revenue. This year, just $570,000. From hotel stays, April 2019 brought in $1.3 million. This year, that was down to just $96,000. Already, pay freezes are in place for City Hall staff. Layoffs are a possibility.
If this is a prolonged, multi-year thing, this is going to be dramatic for us. It's going to be very, very significant.
And the blow to the city budget means badly needed infrastructure work won't get done.
You mentioned a $90 million hit
Yeah,
to your
90,
budget?
92, yeah.
What does that mean for a city like Alexandria?
The biggest question is how sustainable is it going to be? Is that a $92 million one-time hit? We deferred a whole bunch of capital projects. We drew down on some of our reserves. So a planned rebuild of a high school is going to be delayed for a couple years. Waterfront flood mitigation work is going to be delayed for several years.
There is pushback against Wilson's push to reopen. Northern Virginia had previously coordinated plans with neighboring D.C. and Maryland, which have been more restrictive in their openings. This month, that changed, and Mayor Wilson pressed ahead with the rest of Virginia to relax restrictions. Alexandria has had nearly 2,500 COVID cases and almost 60 fatalities. Critics worry the reopening has fueled further spread of the virus.
We understand that the prerequisite of any economic activity is public health. Even some of the states that rushed reopening learned that you can open everything. People aren't going to show up unless they feel safe. A lot of businesses are making plans around reopening.
Some kind of scheduled
Yeah,
reopening.
and trying to at least adopt to some new normal. And so the last thing we want to see is have to go backwards.
Like much of the country, Black and brown residents here have been hardest hit. Wilson says resistance from the federal government to help undocumented workers and others who need it most remains a problem.
What specific steps would you want to see from the federal government that would help your community right now?
What I have said every single time I have talked to both of our senators and our congressmen is just send money. I mean, I hate to say it so simply, but send money to our residents, send money to our businesses.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Good to see you.
For his part, the mayor is trying to lead by example, masking up in public, safely interacting with neighbors, and running a one-man social media PR machine for local restaurants, featuring new outdoor dining or curbside pickup options. But like local leaders across the country, his optimism is tempered by the uncertainty ahead.
Are you worried that there could be another spike in cases?
If you find me someone who is confident about anything in this environment, they're lying to you, because this is unprecedented, right? We are all making decisions that have no rule book. There's no other jurisdiction you can consult. There's no scholarly journals you can look at. But yeah, I'm absolutely concerned.